Alright, what is up boys and girls, welcome back to another video. We are taking a quick look at Polygon here, or Matic, on the daily time frame. As always, before we begin, please do like and subscribe. Really appreciate all your support. And with all that being said, we are taking a quick look at the charts here. As we can see, Polygon right now really working those Fibonacci's like an absolute beast. You can see here there's some very interesting stuff going on this chart that I do want to just walk you through on the daily time frame here. I've not looked at Polygon in a little while, and you can see some cool stuff developing on the charts that we are seeing here. You can see obviously we did have that descending wedge that a lot of altcoins did have going basically throughout ever since we had that pump at the start of the year. You can see Polygon here sitting, what was it, around 75 cents on that Fibonacci level. You can see it's been basically ranging between these two levels for a really good long time here. You can see obviously the deviation outside the FTX collapse bringing us back inside the range between the 0.38 at around 75 cents and the 0.50 at around $1. So you've got the breakout, consolidation, and the overextension all the way up to around 155 here. 155, a really decent swing high. Obviously we were heading down, descending wedge like this, like a lot of cryptos were. And you can see here we just absolutely capitulated and fell out the bottom, didn't we, for Polygon in this area here. A very ridiculous liquidation event, I think, for a lot of large altcoins. We saw that VeChain did this also, and a lot of other cryptos. Massive capitulation and liquidation here, all the way down to around 50 cents for Polygon, which I thought was absolutely silly, to be fair. You can see we got the rally, consolidation, and then a little bit of a rally all the way back up. And you can see here the descending wedge has actually become resistance now. And when I saw this, I thought I would take a short position. I was planning on taking a short position at the 0.38 Fibonacci at 75 cents anyway. But I thought that this area here, this, you can see how we've come up and basically tested that previous wedge support as resistance. And considering that, I thought maybe we'd basically front run this area as a bit of resistance and roll over again, considering how bearish we have been on Polygon. I thought this would probably be a fairly good trade to take. You can see here I entered this yesterday pretty much bang on, just as we started to roll over and rotate back to the downside. You can see we've had a little bit of a relief rally here, a few higher highs and higher lows, but really you can see here we had this big wick here, and when we came up into this area and we were at resistance and I saw this previous rejection, I thought it would probably be a fairly decent area to enter for a short position, to be honest. Targeting maybe a move back down to some of these lows here, with Bitcoin potentially looking like it could have a little bit of a retracement as well. You know how people tend to overreact in the markets to that as well. So in my opinion, I thought it would be fairly likely that we'd probably see a bit more downside for Polygon, and since that is most likely going to be the case here, I thought it would make sense to basically put in a little bit of a short position. As you can see, we are at resistance, and we did get a rejection here as well. You can see the RSI actually reset, so we could potentially be looking at a bit more downside as well. And as I said before, I did want to take a short position at that 0.38, just like I did back here at the 0.50, because we're in this pretty stark downtrend, aren't we? And when you're in a downtrend like this, I've just accidentally brought up my random screen there. You can see this big downtrend that we're in. I thought realistically this would be a good place to put in a short position, at least to target back down towards some of these lows here. So my take profit's probably going to be in and around this area here, like this. And we'll wait and see what happens. Obviously, if Bitcoin rips to the upside, we could see Polygon deviating back inside the wedge, just like a few cryptos have like this, and maybe start heading back up. But right now, Polygon looking very bearish indeed. And I do think I could probably close this in a fair amount of profit, provided that it does start to come down back into this area of structure. So those are my thoughts on Polygon today, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you in the next video.